again, using Goodman Stereo, I'm going to try and do it so that the lyrics correspond with what's happening on the visuals and on what's on the screen at the time. And then my idea is I'm going to do it as a series of bands acting in a competition. So we'll have 1, 2, maybe 3 bands in a band competition, like similar to X Factor and things like that. And then I'm going to have the people who are actually acting out the real band would come on towards the end and then compete as a performer. I was also going to try and incorporate the fact in some of the lyrics it says goes on about sabotaging and things like that, so I was going to incorporate things like that into my idea as well, having people come along and try and sabotage the other bands, so like fiddling with their equipment and doing things like this. It was also like, as you can see, there says, "Can you feel me staring?" and try and incorporate that as in someone, they're watching the person doing the sabotaging, so it's almost another element there of incorporating the song and the lyrics together. To try and match the fast pace of the video and the sound, I was going to do quite a lot of cuts. This also keeps it fairly in common with other rock videos and indie things like that. I think that if I do it similar to some of the general videos that punk rock do, it will be easier for the audience to get used to my idea, even if there are other elements incorporated. So things that if I do it slightly different style but still do similar cuts and similar way, similar visuals, it'll be easier for them to adjust, and then I'll get a wider audience and so on. Some of the equipment I'll use would be IMAX in here and Final Cut editing software. These HD cameras, as it would give a slightly better result and images. A tripod and SD cards for storage. I'm going to try and divide up my costs between some of the costumes, some props, and then leaving some remaining for transport and things like this. Most I'll spend will probably be on the jeans, as this is part of the song, it's the name of the song. I think I'm going to try and incorporate it as quite an important element. For the props, I was going to try and I may print off some flyers and then put them up and put them into the video. Just advertising the competition makes it slightly more authentic. And then there's some budget left over for any unforeseen costs that may occur in transport. It's quite a large cast in mind. I've got mostly these are my friends to do it because I know that I can rely on them. They'll be easy to get hold of, and most of them will try anything. There are some people that have unconfirmed and things that I need to sort out. I've also tried to do it so that there's a mixture of ethnicities in each group, but the main band will be mostly white. I think they're all white, and this goes along with the stereotype of a punk band. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, well done, Sam.